Hello, Heather Leavitt Martinez here from Tech Coast Academy, and I just want to show you how to upload your video to YouTube. And so why would you want to do this? Well, you may have a video from a session that you want to share out, or you may have a how-to video like this. And so what you're going to want to do is make sure that you first have an account with YouTube. And when you go to YouTube, go ahead and log into that account if you already have one. Let's go. So once you're in YouTube, go to that upper right-hand corner and go to YouTube Studio. That way you can see all of the different YouTube videos that you have. You can go to your dashboard or your content, either one, doesn't matter. What's important here is in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to go to Create and Upload Video. From here, you can also go live or create a post for an upcoming session, but we're going to focus on uploading your video here. Now, you can click and drag it, or you can select your file and navigate to where you want to go. So here I went ahead and navigated to the file that I want to upload. And what you'll see in the title is the name of the actual file. Now, that's not what I want to call the title. So I'm going to go ahead and put the name of the session or whatever it is I want to call it there. And then also want to make sure that you put in a description. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have my copyright information in there, might even have an email or a website, something like that. Now, right now, the video is being uploaded, so we can start working on all of the details here. Now, you do want to make a copy of this video link, so you can click that, and that will copy your video link. Go ahead and put that somewhere else because you might want to share that out later. Right now it's still uploading, so it's not showing us any thumbnails. We can always come back and edit this later, but what it's going to do is capture an image from your video and put it here. And so you might want to come back and make sure it doesn't look silly. Otherwise, you can also upload a thumbnail. This is really important if these are going to be public-facing videos. That way you can make it look splashy and really stand out on the page, especially if folks are searching for the particular thing that you are going to be putting out in the world. Now you may want to create some playlists. Now I certainly create playlists when I add these, because I might want someone to go to, say, Appreciative Inquiry, Tech Coast Academy, or Let's Letter Together, because what happens is when you're on a playlist, sometimes it will do an autoplay so that people can binge watch your videos. That might be important to you. You definitely want to choose one of these, or it will give you an error message. Is this created for kids or not? If this is specifically created for kids, you want to say yes. It's not that if it's PG-13 or rated R, it's not about that. It's really about, is this made specifically for kids? And my videos aren't, so I'm going to say no. Here where you click show more, here is where you can add your tags. There's some other things here. I'm not too worried about paid promotion. Allow automatic chapters and key moments, sure. Places, sure. But here's where I'm going to put in tags. So my particular one here is not going to be public facing, but if it were to be public facing, I'd want to make sure that I put tags in here that are going to be people may search for. So you want to think about your captions. Mine's going to be in English. Recording date and location, you can certainly put that in there if you want to. It's not required. Licensing, I just leave all of these checked the way they are. Not too concerned about that. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit next. Now, you can add subtitles. If you have downloaded a VTT file from Zoom, or if you're using something like a third-party app like Otter AI that you've already created your subtitles, you can certainly put them in here. I'm going to leave it for now, and it will create its own subtitles. I'm going to hit next. It's now checking to see if there's any music or any copyright issues in it. So that's another thing. If you have music in your video and YouTube is going to hear that, and it's going to put a strike against you if it's copywritten music. So think about that before you play music. You should own it, or you should at least have permission to use it first. And I'm going to hit next. And this is probably one of the most important parts is, are you going to make this private, unlisted, or public? I would say don't make it private. Really don't need it to be private for any reason. You may want to have it unlisted if you're only going to share it to people that you share the link with. So the public cannot see it. In my instance, I'm sharing a session that I had that people paid for. So I'm going to keep it unlisted. And then if I had a how to like this one, I might make it public. Or I might keep it unlisted and just send people there when they ask me, how do you upload a YouTube video? All right. I'm not going to schedule it at this point. And again, I just want to make sure I do have that video link and it's telling me that it's still uploading. Now, I may want to go back to details and see if any of the thumbnails showed up. No, that's okay. I can always come back later. Then I'm going to hit next. It's going to pop through all of these again and hit save. Another window is going to pop up and it's going to tell me that the video is uploading and how many minutes are left. Now, you can close this and walk away. It's fine. You might receive an email saying that it's uploaded and ready to go. But since you already have that link, you can go ahead and use that and put it in your email and get ready to send it to people. Now, I like to test it before I send out, and just in case there was some kind of an issue. That way people aren't telling me, hey, I can't see your video. I go ahead, I'll wait 14 minutes before I send that email out, but I've got some time here to go ahead and set that up. Since I already closed it, what I'm seeing here is that it's uploading now. The visibility, all of that is pending. I can cancel it if I don't want it. But right here, these three little dots, this is where I would go if I forgot to get the link or if I need to go back and get it later, I can share it right here. I can also edit the link and I can delete it later on if I don't need it. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you'd like to learn more about Tech Host Academy, check out techhostacademy.com. I'd love to work with you in making online meetings more efficient, engaging, and equitable.